Hey guys, and welcome to the next night in 13 Nights of Fright. And I have a really ridiculous, fun video. Hopefully fun. Sounds ridiculous. Sounds fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. But I actually have a guest with me today. It's the first time ever that I have a guest that's not a family member. So exciting times.
Hey,
There
there
you
we
go.
go. Yeah, we
We
made
got
it.
Nate. Introduce yourself. Oh, you got your name, but introduce yourself.
Yes, as she said, my name is Nate or Nathan. If you know me in regular life, I'm from Geeks and Flix. Me and Alex, we do live streams, we do movie reviews, he does unboxings, and we just like to talk about movies. And I'm glad this is my first time on Stephanie's channel. I'm very excited to be here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Let me just say how this idea came. I was listening to a podcast called Board Game Box Office. It's a podcast. They talk about board games, movies, kind of everything in between. They also have a YouTube channel called Table Knots here, and it's just board games. But they were doing like a horror bracket, and then they had different categories. And one of the categories specifically stood out to me. So this whole video is based off of that one category that just sounded fun to me. But basically, if Spider-Man was part of a horror world, like which movie would be the shortest?
Okay.
We have no rules. When I thought about this, I was like, oh my God. And I started thinking, oh my God, Nate would just be like, how does that make sense? I was already thinking about how you would be like, oh no. And I'm like, okay, I have to have him on here for this. I've been wanting to have people on my channel, but I've just never had like the right video. This may not be the right video, but still seems fun. And I was like, I think you would have some interesting time. When I reached out, I was like, just all that logical questions. He's not alive. What? Throw it out the window. Throw it out the window. Yeah.
Some version of Spider-Man exists in whatever movie we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
It's gonna be a head-to-head. I have the stuff. Like I was trying to do an actual bracket. It wasn't working out. Yeah, I already know. So I went old school. And we're gonna get two out. We have 30 movies, so basically he's gonna say 15, possibly. If you want logic, I thought about this. I was like, think about it. The TVA, is it the TVA? Yeah.
Yes, that TVA, that's Loki.
Well, they have now recruited Spider-Man to go and go to these universes.
Okay.
For the sacred timeline. But
he's gonna save the multiverse of
horror movies. I'm pretty sure you've seen all of these, more than likely, because I don't watch very many horror movies. So more than likely the ones that I've seen, you've seen.
I'd be surprised if there was one that you've seen that I haven't seen. I would probably fall out of my chair. If there's like some horror movie that you're like, oh, I love this one, and I've never seen it.
We'll go ahead and start off with the first two. We have Stay Alive.
Okay, the video game one?
The video game one. Up against The Exorcist. And we'll do the OG Exorcist. Spider-Man got sent to this place, right? Is he gonna be able to persuade these people, don't play this? Like, is his Spidey sense is gonna be like, don't play this video game? Is he going to be like, I know there's something going on? Or is he gonna save what's her name? Reagan from the Ouija board? Again, Spidey senses, are they gonna come into and be like, no, there's something trying to come out of that captain's man's gonna come out of there?
Okay, I'm gonna assume that Spider-Man's gonna be sent in when the shenanigans have gone down. So Reagan is possessed. It already happened, right? Like, she played the stupid Ouija board. She's a gunner. And Stay Alive, the game exists.
Okay.
So I saw Stay Alive at the movie theater when it came out. I don't think I've seen it since then. I just remember Frankie Muniz was in it, and that girl Sophia Bush, yeah. And the blonde girl, the other blonde girl, she was in that You Had a Bad Day music video. So I'm picking the one that he would have better success in stopping.
Yes. Yeah. So
I would say Stay Alive.
Stopping, and one they're gonna go through the whole movie.
Yeah, I think Stay Alive, because Stay Alive, for one, I mean, I don't even remember how the game gets haunted, to be honest with you.
Well, it's like, I guess it's cursed. End of the movie, remember, they supposedly kill it, but then like the movie releases because they got the early copy, but then like, oh, we've survived, whatever. And then like next you know, when it ends, it's like, oh yeah, and they get on the shelves. So that's right. It's like it's gonna continue.
That's why he'll stop it. Spider-Man would see what's going on. He would stop the shipments from even going out
his guy on the chair.
Yeah, he'd be like, "All right, you gotta hit. There's a big shipment in Philadelphia." He's gonna go over there. He's gonna stop the shipments. Not only that, because he has Ned. If we're going Tom Holland version of Spider-Man, let's say
we can pick whichever we are.
Yeah, let's say he got Ned, right? He's the guy in the chair. He's the computer. They could do stuff with the servers, especially modern day gaming. Whenever there's technology involved, I feel like you have a shot. Whereas in The Exorcist, it is just a pure demon in a person. He's not a Catholic or an exorcist, as far as I know. I don't know if his powers do anything against Pazuzu and Reagan. So I'm going to say Stay Alive would be the shorter movie. He would be able to stop the spread of the evil game.
I agree with that too, just because of the possession deal. I don't know how he would fight that. Too bad. Sorry, Exorcist. You continue to get terrorized. Stay alive. They all, maybe just the first guy died.
Yeah.
Maybe the first guy.
Once that happens, he's like, oh, shoot, this is crazy.
All right. I think he would stop Stay Alive. We have Malignant. I can even say it.
Okay.
Yeah. Against it.
Oh, so creature kind of.
Yeah.
We're going creature, being, aliens. Oh, well, alien. It is like an interdimensional being. Malignant is a person, kind of.
Yeah. I feel like he might be able to. Well, maybe.
Yeah. What's your thought process on this one?
It could go either way, because it's like I feel his little tingle in the Malignant one would come around like, hey, there's something going on with you. You ain't right. Right? Especially if we go with Tom Holland again, with him being able to tell the Green Goblin, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like his tingle would go. Plus, also in it, if he was just swinging by around, he would see the little kid and he would like probably yank him out the way and be like, don't you go down that sewer, don't you even, because he would, against his tingle. So it could go both ways, but I feel it might have more success if he just stopped him, maybe from going down there. But also, I mean, I guess it's not going to stop the clown from coming around from the other ones. But I'm just saying, just generally from the first kid that he takes. So maybe Malignant?
Yeah. So it takes place in, where are they, Rhode Island or Delaware or something like that, right? He's in Queens. Georgie's a goner. We're not saving Georgie. He's got no shot. Yeah, he's a goner. He's gonna have to see the report of a child being is eaten in a sewer or whatever to get down there. The thing with it is that it Pennywise got supernatural powers, whereas Malignant, that thing kind of does, but really it's just like an evil twin
entity.
Yeah. And it fights, like, remember, it fights at the police station and like jacks everybody up. He will stop that. He will be able to fight. I think he will fight and win against the Malignant thing. Like, honestly, I think that has no shot. Whatever his name was in Malignant, it's been a while since I've seen it too. Whatever the twin's name is, no shot. Pennywise,
the tumor, wasn't it the tumor?
The tumor, yeah, he's like a tumor. The tumor has no shot. So Malignant, as soon as it shows up and like kills somebody, and Spidey's on the scene, done for. Done for. Pennywise, I think, has a shot because you have to use very certain things to like defeat him.
For sure the Spidey sensor would come out more quicker with that one.
The Malignant. The thing is, like, it doesn't have any besides like moving fast and like it doesn't have any like powers. Whereas Pennywise has like powers, sort of. So Spidey, even though I think he would be able to beat either one, I think Malignant, it would be faster and easier because it's just a person. And then, like you said, if his Spidey senses that lady, that it's attached to her, he'd know right away. He would just defeat it.
All right, so we're moving that one forward?
Yeah, then Malignant for me.
We got The Fly against Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, this one's easy.
Yeah,
I will let you go first, but this one's easy.
Right from the beginning in The Fly, let's just say Peter Parker's there working in the lab with him. His spices could be like, there's a fly in there. And
exactly. Don't go
in
And
then that's it.
Right.
He would not become that. And then, Freddy would just get him in his nightmares. So I feel like...
The funny thing is the Fly ties in so well because it's a bug thing and he's a bug thing. So even if, let's just say...
He's a spider.
He's a spider. He's a fly. Spiders eat flies. Let's just say he doesn't stop him, right? The movie starts. He still gets in there. Brundlefly is created. He will beat. that is almost like a normal Spider-Man villain. I have fly half man. What can you do against something that's in your dreams? Like all his strength, all his webs, none of it works because it's not in the real world.
He would just be Peter Parker.
Exactly. So even if he does figure it out, it will take longer than stopping the fly from happening. Because I think, like you said, he's already Spider-Man. He senses, hey man, there's a fly in there. Whoop, webs it out. Yeah. Guy goes in there and teleports. So I think The Fly is a 5-minute movie if Spider-Man's in it.
Yeah, for sure. We got From Dusk Till Dawn versus Scream. So vampires versus the killer.
Okay.
Are we going to stop, what's it called, Tarantino and Clooney from even getting in their trailer? Or is he gonna just kind of swing on by somehow coincidentally to that bar for whatever reason?
Right. So all these movies, I have to assume, let's say Spider-Man's there from the beginning. It makes sense for Scream is a high school movie, so he's in high school. Let's say that's his school. Unfortunately, Drew Barrymore, she's gonna die no matter what.
Regardless.
Something got to kick off the murders, right? He's not, as far as I know, Spider-Man, he's smart, but he's not like a detective of any sort. So he'd still have to figure out who the killers are. Whereas
the Spidey senses,
I guess, From Dusk Till Dawn, that'll be tough. If you just dropped him in, who's he with? The family? Is he with the family?
With the family. So we could decide where's it going to stop before they.
If he's with the family, it's immediately over. As soon as they get like hijacked, he's just and he's taking them out.
Wait, they got picked up by the people at the hotel, right?
At the hotel? Yep, it's at the hotel. As soon as he meets them and they're like pulling guns, they're done for. Spider-Man's gonna stop them. I think Dusk Till Dawn, I don't think we get to the vampires.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is there. Yeah, I don't think so.
From Dusk Till Dawn, but never came to dawn.
Yeah, it would just be dusk. And Scream, I still think he stops it early, but not as early. I think it will take a moment to figure out who's doing it.
Especially there being two of them.
And think about Scream. Let's think about that movie. There's a kill in the beginning, Drew Barrymore. And then there's like a while before there's like another, just runtime wise, right? Like it takes a little bit of time. From Dusk Till Dawn, there's a bank robbery right at the beginning. Then they're right at the hotel after that. I think that one ends sooner. 25-minute movie, we're out of here.
Yeah. We'll give them the bank robbery.
Yeah, I think, they can have that. And then he knows, these guys robbed the bank. It was on TV. I'm stopping them.
Yeah, he's going and he meets them over there at the hotel now it's a kidnapping. Then we got The Thing. We're going with the OG one against Get Out. Is he gonna drink the tea?
Well, he's white. They don't want him.
They're gonna like hypnotize him first. They're gonna make him forget that he's Spider-Man. They're gonna hypnotize him.
I'm trying to wonder where he would show up. If they know he is Spider-Man, like if they know he's Spider-Man, they're gonna try to do that because they know he has powers. Like some old guy's like, I want to be young and have web powers. I don't think they get the tea. I think as soon as he brings it up, his senses go off like, oh, this tea has got something in it.
There's danger.
But even that takes a while into that movie before that happens. Whereas The Thing, I don't think he has a shot.
Dog. That's the thing. Would he kill the dog?
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Would you forgive him for killing the dog, even though it is no longer technically a dog? But it's like,
you got to forget. I mean, it's an alien. It's not a dog. Yeah, I think The Thing would be a legitimately hard fight or scenario for Peter Parker. Whereas Get Out, at the end of the day, it's regular people doing stuff. So I think Get Out ends shorter. The Thing I think would give him a hard time, especially going body to body. Even if it comes out and fights him, like it would be like a real villain. So I'm gonna go Get Out.
I'm like thinking about that one because that one is. What if it does go longer with Get Out? Like you said, with the T. Yeah, no, I had to agree on that one.
And let's look at it this way. Our actual hero of Get Out ends up getting out, right? Like he survives anyway.
Yeah.
So Spider-Man, who has powers and there may not even be looking at him because not black, it'll be even shorter. I think he has a way better shot.
That's true. That's true. They don't want that little white boy.
I'm trying to use weird logic here because of this.
See, because even in the thing, you could put it because he likes science, so he's out there doing work.
He could come up with the example. Yeah, exactly.
He's more like Peter Parker there.
Right.
Oh, exactly. Probably in Get Out too. I guess he's Peter Parker in both.
Yep.
All right. We have The Village and Identity. Loki, I don't remember The Village very well.
Okay.
But Identity, that was kind of hard because technically it's all in his head.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think
in The Village, he could be swinging on by and be like, wait, what's that? And then and be like, hey, there's a whole other world. There's a monster. Oh, no, it's not real.
It's just people in his costume. Yeah, I think The Village has no shot. I think Identity happens no matter what because none of the characters are real. Yeah. And it's just a crazy guy killing his multiple personalities. Unless he's one of the personalities, then I will say he'll be the last one standing. But
until the little kid,
he'll be the last one standing, but he's not, just the nature of the movie doesn't really make for him stopping it early. Whereas The Village, it's literally just people being weird, wanting to live in the woods. And he would just swing in and be like, hey, what are you guys doing here? This is crazy. Oh, you guys are dressed up like monsters. He'll fight one and be like, oh, you're just a person in a suit. Movie's over.
And Identity, I mean, I know he's in there because he murdered people, but technically he doesn't start killing real people there till the end when everything comes uncovers at the end, right? When he gets the police people. So definitely this would go the whole way. If he manages to get there, it wouldn't be till the end of it all.
Yeah, he could show up and stop him from killing the cops, but by that point, the movie's in the third act.
It's done. The Skeleton Key against Psycho.
Oh, Norman Bates. Okay, against the Hoodoo Voodoo. Which one?
I feel maybe Psycho, because the Skeleton Key, since it's magic stuff, voodoo.
Yeah,
they could do stuff to kind of cover their track, or to maybe they even see him coming.
Yeah.
And they can do something. So that I feel is a goner. He's like, I'm sorry, child, you're gonna believe me regardless of the day. There's no saving her. Whereas in Psycho,
it's just a guy.
Oh, no, you crazy, and your dead mom's over there.
Anything with supernatural abilities makes it a little different. Psycho's not a supernatural film at all. It's literally a killer. Yeah. I think Spider-Man could stop a killer. Now, the movie would still be a little bit because we'd have to get we as the audience would have to find out that it's a movie about a guy in a hotel. So, and that takes a little bit of time. But the Skeleton Key, if you let's do it this way. Let's say you just replace Kate Hudson with Peter Parker. He's in the house. She's kind of figuring some stuff out anyway, and still ends up getting. That's like the original Get Out, sort of that movie, right? They're trying to take her body. So. True. Just because he has the ability to swing on webs, I mean, maybe he could get out. He could probably escape.
He could. I don't know if he was out. The old man.
Yeah, but I think it would. I think that movie would last longer than Psycho. So yeah, I think Psycho would end shorter. I think that's the way we should do it. Make the main character Peter Parker, and then see how.
See what happens.
Yeah, because in Psycho, that means he would have stolen money. He would have driven to the hotel, and then as soon as Norman tries to kill him in the shower, he'll stop it. That's halfway through the movie, or not halfway, but
we're gonna make Peter Parker into a criminal now.
We have to. It's the only way.
So we have The Ring against Cursed.
So who is he in Cursed? Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, I know.
He's Jesse Eisenberg because he's in high school. He's the brother. I don't know.
I'm trying to remember the movie.
Okay, so Cursed, the brother and sister, Christina Ricci, Jesse Eisenberg. There's a werewolf.
But
that movie,
she gets bit first, don't she?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't like that movie. So he watches the tape.
He watches the tape. Oh my God, we're gonna have Peter watch the tape.
He's toast. He's toast. He's toast.
Regardless.
He's toast. He will have to do all the same stuff she did. He will have to figure out why it's cursed, how to fix it. He's not going to fight the entity. He won't need to. She doesn't. But he's going to have to figure out. He has to make copies. So I think the movie's almost as long.
But remember the TVA. Remember, we forgot to send him. What if he calls upon Doctor Strange and be like, Bring me back to
Or what if the TVA says, we're going to send you to this universe. Here's what's happening. Go try to stop it. I still think that the fact that The Ring is a curse movie, like, what's he going to do? I mean, destroy the tape, I guess. I guess he could just show up and destroy the tape right in the very beginning. And then we have no movie.
It.
Yeah, because, like a werewolf curse, that's harder.
Well, because he would have to get bit. So he would be able to fight off the werewolf before. Right. So, yeah, curse for sure.
Yeah.
We have Halloween and The Bride of Chucky. I decided to go with The Bride so that way we can have two. Because it's like we got Chucky and Tiffany.
Yeah.
She's fucking crazy. So I was like, I think that would be a good one.
I like that.
Some little dolls or Michael.
Guy. Yeah, a guy. We're gonna make him into Laurie.
Superpowers, right? They're just kind of strong.
he's pure evil. So like he doesn't have powers, but like kind of, right? Because he gets shot a bunch of times and still just walks away at the end.
Yeah.
But let's say he's Laurie. So movie starts. Little kid Michael's still gonna kill. We're gonna run in a little bit. He's gonna escape. Michael's still got to escape because he's in a mental facility. So we got 20 minutes of movie. He's gonna see him outside of the school. I think that's where it ends. I think as soon as when she looks out the window and she sees him out there like creeping, I think Spidey's like, miss, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Puts on a suit, fights. So the movie's maybe 30 minutes. What's the other movie? Bride of Chucky.
Would Spider-Man actually succeed in killing him?
Yes.
Or what?
No, I don't think he killed him.
Spider-Man doesn't really. Well, I guess in the thing, right? We our own roles. He's a criminal and he's now a killer.
He doesn't have to kill him. I think he will web him up, call the cops. Hey, your boy that escaped, Dr. Loomis. That guy that escaped, I got him. I hung him up because he's a man, right?
Okay.
He is a man, even though he's evil. He's a man. So
but he's gonna escape.
Well, you know what? We don't know because he never got put back in until Halloween 2018. So, and look at that. He ended up 40 years in that thing. So he's a man. Spider-Man versus a man. Give me Spider-Man.
Okay.
Chucky.
And Tiffany.
We got Voodoo. We got, Voodoo. And we got killer dolls. I think he still beats Chucky, like in a fight, obviously. I'm trying to think of like where in that movie where he would have to show up to stop it. I want to say Halloween because it's a guy.
Yeah.
Because he's just a man.
He could also get there before he kills Jennifer Tilly, right before she becomes Tiffany doll.
Yeah, he could. And I think that would probably be less than when she sees... No, but she sees him at the high school, like, pretty early in the movie. That movie moves pretty quick. Well, I just watched it. So, like, it moves pretty quick.
I haven't seen it in a minute.
Yeah, he kills him when he's a little kid. It fast forwards to Dr. Loomis and them driving over to the mental place. He escapes. And then he's driving around the town within the first, like, 20 minutes of the movie. 25 minutes. So it moves quick. Chucky, I don't remember what... I like that movie, but I don't remember the exact kind of
timeline.
Yeah.
Goals.
What are you thinking?
It's because it's hard because they're dolls, so I kind of want to put it. Well, the dolls, but they crazy and they just hide knives out of nowhere. I feel like if he were to like web them up, somehow they would maneuver, cut themselves off. I could see Chucky getting seriously stabbed with with Chucky and Tiffany
versus Michael.
Yeah. I mean, because he's more like he also stabs you.
Yeah.
But, he's just like bigger. I don't know.
I think anything with powers or supernatural abilities has a little bit better of a shot than a guy. Just like a guy in a mask. That guy could kill a teenage girl, but like, is he going to do anything against Spider-Man? I don't think so.
So are we passing Halloween or?
I think Halloween. I think Halloween. I think Chucky outlasts Michael in that scenario. Plus, he's small. He can hide better.
And they're like,
Michael Myers just be driving around in the middle, broad daylight, standing in the bushes and like
all slow walking.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
What lies beneath with Invasion of the Body Snatchers. We're going way back.
Which version? Any version doesn't matter. They're all kind of similar.
I've only seen the OG one, like the way back. The
50s one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm sure that they're all the same.
They are. They're the same storyline pretty much.
What lies beneath? He would be Michelle Pfeiffer.
The wife. We could change the role. We can make Harrison Ford into a woman, and he's the husband. He's the young husband. So we'll go Toby. Mary Jane is the Harrison Ford character.
We're reversing the roles.
Yeah, and he's the Michelle Pfeiffer.
Because there's because I mean he killed. It's the ghost, right? Again, it's been a minute, so it's the ghost that's haunting her because he killed.
She's trying to like warn her, hey, this guy did this. So I think that movie still probably goes similar length to how it goes.
Yeah,
if that's the case.
An invasion of the body snatchers, it would be one of those. His tingle. There's something going on with you.
He'd have to be like, you're not a normal human.
Yeah.
Something's
up.
Know. And then get to the bottom. Now, that would still be, they'd be formidable.
Wait, but what if it gets him while he's asleep? Because that's where they get him, right? It's when they're asleep.
Yeah, but you got to remember, too, Spider-Man can, like, he could probably, like, go up and, like, sleep on a tower somewhere high up.
So the first people have already been got. So
yeah, they have to be.
Something's happening that he's all like, I'm gonna go sleep over here because I'm on high alert on his little web thing.
Yeah, I think he just has I think he will have. I think Invasion of the Body Snatchers would be half the length that it is, because they figure it out eventually. He might figure it out quicker, but he might have a chance to stop future pod people
from it.
Whereas what lies beneath, this information just has to. He's got to get
naturally
ghost.
Go.
Yeah. I don't think his powers don't help him in that scenario. I think that movie lasts the whole entire length. Invasion, he might stop it.
28 days later, and Friday the 13th.
Oh, the original against the mom. In Friday the 13th, he's the main girl. He's now a guy, so we just changed them out. She doesn't find out it's Ms. Voorhees till the third act of the movie. Like, remember, Ms. Voorhees killing everybody but the main character. But he has the tingle.
A zombie. Well, it's not really a zombie, right? Like a virus. Well, it's like a zombie, but it's
a virus.
It's
a rage virus. So in that movie, he'd have to be Cillian Murphy, which means he's unconscious when everything happened. He wakes up. He's walking down the streets like, where's all the people? And then but he could fight all of them. Like, I would take him in a fight over a raged person. He still has spider powers, right? He's still Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's gonna 28 days later, he will start like stringing them up, throw them in the ocean. Maybe he'll kill some of them. Maybe he'll have to. That movie, he easily, as soon as one comes running at him, he's like, he's fighting them. Yeah. Voorhees, obviously, he can take care of an old lady.
Yeah.
But you got to think of the way the movie functions. It's like he won't know it's her for a while. Like, she doesn't show up in the car until the end, like, oh, hey.
It's me. It's
I've been killing everybody. Yeah, exactly. So I think 28 Days Later ends up being a 10-minute movie. Because I think as soon as he sees one, I'm out of here. Or I'm killing
He's going to be working for the cure. Devil versus Alien.
Okay, so the movie in the elevator?
The one in the elevator. Okay. Story time. Devil movie. I swear, every single time I'm in the elevator by myself with a little old lady, I'm so scared.
If I remember correct, have you seen this movie recently?
I haven't seen a lot of these movies recently.
Okay. If I remember, you correct me if I'm wrong. And every time, like, they start like talking and arguing, the lights like flicker, and then one of them's dead.
Yeah,
I think his senses would tell him right then.
It's the old lady.
It's the old lady. It's her. Now, can he do anything if it's the devil? If it's the actual devil? I don't know.
But he would be able to spot who.
Now, he would solve it quicker. Spider-Man could do stuff, right? He could go in the elevator. He can find his way to get in there. I think what's the other movie again?
Alien.
Oh, Alien. That's tough. That's actually tough. Because think about that. It takes a long time for the xenomorph to show up. Just by that, I think Devil's shorter. I think he will get it quicker.
So Alien continues and on destroying Havoc, but Devil will finish in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I think after the first one flicker, he's like, oh, I know who it is. Alien, xenomorph, tricky. Got acid blood. You can't cut it because it will bleed on you. He's not indestructible. So
okay, hold on, because again, it's the devil, it's a demon.
Yeah, that's what makes me question. Yeah,
it has to, even if it goes longer. Like what was the other one that we said that we'll go through the whole movie? Psycho, pretty much. No, not Psycho.
No, What Lies Beneath.
What Lies Beneath. We'll go through the whole movie. These might have to go pretty much, even though it's supposed to be the shortest one. We're gonna go through a long process, and I feel like he would be able to defeat the alien over an actual demon, or take more control out of it, or at least take it out of the thing, even though it goes further, because he might just be continuing to fight the devil in that elevator the whole time while he's there. I mean, he might be able to get some of the people out, maybe, but that he'll figure out who the bad person is. Yes,
I don't know if he could stop him.
Yeah, I think Alien would be the one.
And by that logic, I would agree, because I'm just thinking solve it. But yeah, so what? Yeah. He solves it, but it's the devil. If the devil could do whatever he wants and just teleport somewhere else, and you know what? I think at least the xenomorph, as soon as it shows up, he could probably like wrap it up and throw it into space. Yeah. I agree with you. I think Alien actually ends up shorter.
Cabin fever. Is he gonna stop them from drinking the tainted water? Is he gonna know about the tainted water? Or the faculty?
Ooh, which is just Invasion of the Body Snatchers for high schoolers. So he's Elijah Wood, right?
Yeah.
He's Elijah Wood here because he's like a nerd.
Yeah. The faculty. Well,
I love the faculty.
Yeah, me too. And it's so funny because they both have stuff to do with water too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can he do about cabin fever though? How would he know it's the water? The spider sense, I don't think it works like that. I don't know if he would know it's poisoned water.
He would definitely be a goner. Not only will the movie continue, but he would die.
Maybe, or like his like ability to like take damage and heal. Maybe he survives, but I don't know how he stops everyone else from dying.
Yeah.
Like it would still play out.
That would be the same as bodily injury, or enough to get him to the Stark hospital to do what they need to do.
Yeah, because it's a skin like flesh-eating bacteria.
So.
I feel like he has, he has like got bit by he got radioactivity in his blood. I think he has a shot at fighting it enough to either escape or live. But if he's right or strong, for example, like it takes a while for him to. No, I think cabin fever probably runs almost the same length, but he just won't die. Whereas the faculty, similar to Invasion, Elijah Wood figures it out like halfway through the movie. But if he had Spider-Man's abilities, he'd be able to like fight them off, save his friends. I think that one ends up being shorter.
Right? Yeah. We have Carrie versus the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and we'll do Jessica Biel's version.
Oh, the remake. Okay, so the big fast running Leatherface.
Yeah, and then Carrie will do the OG Carrie. You think he would just be so nice to her that she wouldn't go crazy?
So he's the guy that the boyfriend, and he takes her to the prom. First of all, I don't think he could stop her because she has telekinesis. Maybe he treats her nice, but even if he does, those other people are still gonna, unless he stops them, unless he stops the people from dumping the blood on her.
Yeah. See, I'm thinking before prom. You're going all the way to prom. I'm thinking prior. Like he's trying to help her out beforehand, before we even get there.
But remember, the guy is nice to her the whole time.
That's
those other people, he doesn't know that they're planning to do that. So he would have to somehow know. You'd have to change stuff because you could get to the prom. His spider sense could go, a bucket is coming. He could move her out the way, whatever. And then she doesn't kill everyone. He could save everyone, but you still got to get to the third act because he's not in on it, right?
No.
And Texas Chainsaw, I think we get to the part at the house, and as soon as Leatherface comes out, he beats him.
He beats him up.
Yeah.
So that definitely would be. He's like, oh shit, and then bye, and then that
You're
would be
a bad guy. Webs, and then I don't know why they make that sound, but yeah, I think he beats Leatherface is just a big guy.
Yeah, it's another human, right?
Yeah, it's a human. Carrie's making it. That movie's lasting for a while, even if he prevents the deaths of all the other high schoolers.
We have The Shining versus Evil Dead, and this is the first Evil Dead.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Is he gonna stop them before they even get up to the hotel? Or is he gonna stop his friends from reading the book? Yo, I think we shouldn't read this book.
I think that.
And just like,
I think the book is so evil, and it's a distinct object that he would be like, we should not read this. My spider sense says this is evil. Let's not do it. Whereas The Shining, it's like the location is got this presence because of the Indian burial grounds or whatever it was, right? Let's say he's the son. I mean, he's aged up, right?
Yeah.
His dad starts going cuckoo. He could probably prevent his dad from killing his mom, but
it's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a while. Like that place has to, and it could work on him. It could start to make him like it could mess with his spidey senses. It could be like whatever. I think Evil Dead, he'll be like, don't read that book. It's not good. And even if it does, if they do read it, Ash kills them all. So why can't Peter Parker?
That's true. If Ash can definitely do it, Spider-Man can do it.
The regular guy can win that movie. He can win it.
What's his name? That dumbass kid, the one that's obsessed with Spider-Man. We're going back to Tom Holland. I can see him being the one that reads the book because I don't care. I'm reading it.
Flash Thompson.
Yes. I can see him being
the one. He would be the one.
So let's see who did Spider-Man help survive?
Yeah.
We have Halloween, The Village, From Dusk Till Dawn, Stay Alive, Malignant, The Fly, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Alien, The Faculty, Evil Dead, Get Out, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 28 Days Later, Psycho, and Hearse.
And if I had to make a wager for which one is the absolute shortest, I'd say The Fly.
Yes. I was just about to say, which one would you say overall?
The Fly is the shortest movie of all time if Spider-Man is in it.
That would just be a short film. That would be the end of it. A commercial.
Yep. He'd be like, oh no, Dr. Brundle. Get the web, the fly out, movie's over.
That's it.
Thank you, Peter. You're such a great associate. Yep, exactly. Yep, that's it.
Little did he know he helped them survive all those shenanigans.
He helped that lady not get pregnant by a fly monster. He helped him not turn into a fly monster. Everything. He prevented so much tragedy and heartbreak and disgustingness.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming on and being on with the shenanigans. It actually worked out. That it was going to be like absolute. I was like, I hope it's okay. It's good. I was like, I actually had a good time.
It was a fun game.
Tell everybody again where they can find you once more.
Yeah, if you want to find us on YouTube, it's Geeks and Flix, like you see on the screen. And again, we do live shows every other Sunday. So you can catch us doing live rankings and franchise rankings and other stuff like that. I do Out of the Theater reviews every single week. Every Friday they go up. And then if you want to follow me on social media, Nate Flix Reviews is my Instagram page. So you could find me on Instagram there or on TikTok, Geeks, the letter N, Flix. You can find me there too. So yeah, that's pretty much where I am.
Well, thank you so much. Everybody, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe, and go check him out. Until next time, I'll see you guys at concessions. Bye.